Hey y'all, it's Shelly. A while back I had made a video and said that, or showed my first ATCs, and I also asked in the video if anyone wanted to do a swap with me to let me know, because I was new to doing ATCs. Well, I had a couple of people contact me about it, excuse me, and this is my first, this is going to be my first swap with Elisha Drake here on YouTube, and we decided to go with a graphic 45 theme. Now, she may have done this differently, and she may have used one collection for all the cards. I really don't know, but what I decided to do was to do one, we decided on 5, and I decided to do one collection for each of the ATCs, and I wanted to include the name of the collection somewhere on the ATC. So the first one I did was one of my favorite graphic 45 lines, and it's because of the colors, is the Communique line, and it's an older line, and I got my first Communique pad at Hobby Lobby. So what I did was I just cut out a piece of the ad from one of the papers. I wrinkled it up. You can see there it's a little dimensional. And I put it on some red paper. And I know the lighting isn't that great. I'll try to insert some still photos at the end if I have time. But I put it on some red cardstock, and I cut these glasses out of the same paper from the Communique line. And this image is actually in several of the graphic 45 lines, I do believe. So this was a 12 by 12 piece, and this is the back and this was the front. So I just cut off the top that said graphic 45 and where it said Communique, and let me see if I can, there you can see it a little better. And I put some glossy accents over these eyeglasses, and then I added a flat back pearl. Then I did my stamp on the back, my Donna Salazar stamp. So that's the first one. The second one is the Magic of Oz collection, and I took a piece out of the, I'm not sure if it was the 8x8 or the 12x12, probably the 8x8, but I cut the wizard out, and I wanted to do something different for the wizard, or for the Magic of Oz collection, because, you know, everybody knows Dorothy and the Cowardly Lion, and, you know, the Scarecrow and the Tin Man. So I wanted to do it a little bit different. I used a craft ATC, craft cardstock ATC. I inked around the edge. I put this metal filigree piece was one piece, and I cut it in half, and I got that from Craft Supplies 1. And then I mounted the little card. It looks like a playing card. I mounted it on some green paper from the line, the like diagonal green stripe, and then I done the same thing. I cut the title of the paper and then graphic 45 out. I added a Wild Orchid Craft, and this is that sepia tone, and I don't remember how large these flowers are. I don't remember the size. And then this flower and this flower was a white, I don't remember what they're called, but I got them from MB Treasurista. She sells a little packet, a sample packet, and I inked them up with some brown just to distress them a little bit. So I'll put that a little bit closer so you can see, and I just curled up the leaf there. And I did add an extra leaf back here. I had some glue that was showing that I didn't want to show. And then there's the top. So there's that one. Then I did, I just got my Steampunk spells from MB Treasurista, and I just did the video. So I did her one of those as well. and I cut this out of the paper line. It's just one of the papers in the 8x8 stack. Then this is a sticker from the sticker sheet, and this is a sticker from the sticker sheet. I used another craft ATC. I actually used craft on all of these, but I covered them on 3 of them. And then I cut out the graphic 45 from the top of the paper. I used some of those bead landing gears. This is a watch part. These are the really tiny flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then these are those same little flowers from the MB Treasurista shop. And then here's another yellow flower, and I have a gear underneath it. Now this yellow looks like it's a whole lot brighter than the rest of the yellow on the card, and it is a little bit brighter, and I thought about toning it down with some gesso, but I like it the way it is, so I'm just gonna leave it. So I'll show you this one a little bit closer. Also inked around the edge of this one, and I believe I used black soot on this one. So there you go. The next one I used Birdsong, and all of these I have done my ATC stamp on the back that I have from Donna Salazar. This one was a little bit of a challenge for me, and after I got this done, I think that I put this the wrong way. I think it's supposed to go that way. But anyway, I wanted it to look different. I don't know. It didn't come out the way I wanted it, but I think it came out okay. I'm actually happy with the rest of them, but this one I was not. This one's probably the least happy I am. But this actually is from one of the paper sheets. It said Birdsong, and then I put the little graphic 45 strip, 3 Sweetheart Blossoms, and I believe those are from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then this is a little postage stamp from one of the papers. And then this is, and I have the 8x8 stack. This is one of the papers. And then this is a little cutout. And then of course I have my ATC stamp on the back. And I actually stamped this one upside down. And I did ink around this with Salty Ocean, I believe it's called. But it's really not the same color as the blue. And I thought about spraying this one, but I don't know. I felt like the more I kept doing to it, I liked it less. So, but this paper is really beautiful. It's really pretty paper. And then the last one is Secret Garden. I don't have a whole lot of this paper. I got a few sheets off of Blitzy, I believe. So when I got them, you know, I got pieces that I thought that I could use to make ATCs or cards. And I really like the way this one came out. It really doesn't have a whole lot on the top, you know, but that's the name. And that's carrying out my theme where I wanted to put the paper collection name on each one. So I'm okay with it. But you see here it says Secret Garden. Oops. And I did think about adding some stickles maybe to this one and maybe the Birdsong. And I may go back and do that, but right now I'm just trying to get this filmed so I can get these mailed out. And if I decide to do that, I will have to allow some drying time. But I used another Sweetheart Blossom, 2 pink just little ribbon banners, almost to look like leaves. I tried to make 2 little ribbon roses for these, and I liked them, but they just didn't sit right, you know. So I ended up not using them. And then this is just a little cutout from one of the papers, a little metal key. And I actually thought about putting this to the side where I could add a little charm or something to that, but I didn't do it. And then I put the graphic 45 down there. So here's this one a little bit closer. And that's it. So those are my ATCs for Elisha, and I'm super excited to see what she is going to send me. I thank you all for watching, and I welcome all of your feedback. I'm really a whole lot more happy with these than I am with the first ones I made. The first ones I made were okay. They just didn't blow me away. These don't necessarily blow me away, but I like them a whole lot more than I did the first ones that I attempted to make. So thanks for watching, and I hope you all will leave me some feedback if you make ATCs. If you don't and you want to try it, let me know. We'll do a swap, and I will talk to y'all soon.